Have you ever looked at yourself and thought, why am I like this? Why do I shrink in conflict? Why do I overachieve like I'm chasing something invisible? Why do I stay quiet when I'm boiling inside? Here is the truth. Most of us didn't wake up lacking confidence. We learned to hide. We learned to perform. We learned to protect ourselves. Because somewhere along the way, something hurt us. And the problem isn't just the trauma. The problem is how we wear it like clothing without even knowing it. Hey family, welcome to Confidence Rewired episode 6. This one is different. This one is personal because today we step into session 2 titled Broken but Breathing. This is where we begin to trace the pain beneath our patterns because you can't change what you keep explaining away and you can't heal what you keep hiding under "I'm fine." Broken but breathing doesn't mean you're defeated. It means you've survived, but there is still some stitching to do. And today, we begin. Before we dive in, drop your name and location in the chat. Let's connect. Treasure from Brownsburg, Joseph from Indiana, AY from Ogun State, Praise from Abuja. You're all welcome. You're welcome. So let's dive right in by looking at some of the few ways trauma wears masks. Let's be honest, when we hear the word trauma, we often picture something dramatic or violent. But trauma is sneaky. It's not always loud. Sometimes it's quiet survival disguised as personality. So instead of crying or raging, trauma wears masks. Number 1, perfectionism. It's a mask. You think confidence means always being polished, but sometimes perfection is just a mask worn by someone afraid to disappoint. You overwork, you overgive, you over-explain, and it's not because you're confident. It's because you're trying to prove you're enough. Number 2, people pleasing. It's a mask. It's not kindness. It's not being nice. You can't say no. You even apologize when you haven't done anything wrong. You become who people need and forget who you are. Why? Because your safety came from staying liked, not from being honest. Number 3, aggression. Some of us learned to bite before we get bitten. Some people snap, others shut down. Either way, it's still trauma and it's still masking pain that never got permission to speak. We appear strong, rude, or difficult, but really it's self-defense from a world that never felt safe. Number 4, silence. Yes, you heard me. Silence is a mask. You're not shy. You were silenced. Your opinions were not welcomed. Your voice was overlooked. So now you retreat. You dim your light. But inside, you're full of things you've never said. So what does this mean? If you don't recognize the mask, you mistake trauma for your identity. You'll say, that's just how I am. I've always been this way. But the truth is, this is who you became to survive. These aren't personality flaws. They are survival mechanisms. But the question is, do you want to keep surviving or start living? Here is what we will unpack in this session. How generational silence shaped our emotional triggers, how to break free from the patterns we inherited but never asked for, how to stop blaming yourself for the pain you didn't cause, and how to map your triggers and rewrite your affirmations so your soul can breathe again. Because healing doesn't happen by accident, it's intentional, it's layered, it's holy work. And friend, it's not your fault that you were hurt, but it's your responsibility to stop the cycle. Later in this session, I will walk you through a powerful tool called trauma mapping. It's where you begin to identify the emotional bruises you've been carrying and the stories they taught you to believe. We will also do an affirmation rewrite because your healing needs a new language. Not I'm fine, but I feel, I matter, I am healing. But today, I just want you to breathe, to acknowledge that if you're still here, even if you feel broken, you're still breathing. And that breath, it means purpose is still alive in you. Let me share something real with you. There was a season in my life where I wore perfection like perfume. I had to look like I had it all together. Because if I ever admitted the pain I carried, it would have unraveled everything. So I performed, I preached, I coached. But deep inside, there was a part of me that still hadn't grieved what I lost. Confidence isn't about appearance, it's about alignment. When your outside finally matches the healed version of your inside. So, here is what I want you to remember. You can be broken and still breathing. You can feel pain and still pursue healing. You can have a past and still create a powerful future. There is nothing wrong with you. There are just some things you haven't named yet. This session will help you to name them. Are you ready? Comment below, I am breathing again. Put it in the chat if you're ready to journey with me into session 2. Comment, I am breathing again. Then share this video with someone who is tired of faking strength. Subscribe and join the next episode titled The Lies Confidence Believed. Because some of the things we're calling personality are just pain in disguise. You're not your trauma. You're not your triggers. You are broken but breathing. And that's more than enough to begin. Let's keep rewiring confidence from inside out. I am Omolola Adeyemo, and I'll see you in the next episode.